May the steps that we have taken at this moment be the steps that bring us closer to awakening, be the steps that bring us closer to the application, the applied wisdom of the Lord Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. Before I was a monk, before I ordained as a monk, I had many different hobbies. I had many different skills. Many different things that I'd like to entertain in my life. I played music. I was an artist, teacher. I like to travel. I like to eat. I like to do this. I like to do that. And when I entertained or partook in these activities, I gave it my all. I gave it 100%. I remember staying up all night working on an art project all night. I did not care if I ate or drank. I just wanted to finish the art piece. I like to watch movies. I could stay in all day. I can watch movies till the sun up until the sun goes down. When I was a teacher, I dressed like a teacher, talk like a teacher, be teacher. Study all the subjects that need to be taught to my students. And this brings the topic of today's conversation, this small lecture, is about the personalities that go with the actions that we are creating. Many of us are not aware that we have many different personalities inside of us and who we work with on a daily basis. We're not aware that these personalities that we entertain also conflict with the other personalities we have. The reason why we have these skills and hobbies that are so well is because we embody the personality, the trait, the characteristics of what it is we're trying to achieve. If I want to play soccer, I buy all the clothes like a soccer player. I have certain television shows that I watch, certain places I like to go to play soccer. If I like to dance, I go to the place that I feel comfortable dancing, buy all the material, look at music videos, hang out with my friends who are also dancers. And you see how that goes down through all the other characteristics. One might even go as far to say that this is an acceptable form of multiple personality disorder. Acceptable form of a personality disorder. Why do I say disorder? Is because they're all fighting for power over your mind, your actions, and your thought. They all want to be the king. They all want to be the CEO, the Chief Executive Officer. They want to be the boss. And they conflict with one another. If you don't know where your mind is in the day, it is hard for you to know who is inside your system at the time. Is the artist there? Is the teacher there? Is the romantic person there? Is it the angry one, the obedient one, the law-abiding one? Who is there? Where did they originate from? Where do they come from? When do they leave? How do I know that they are gone from my system? Do they belong there? Are they harmful? Are they harmful to others? Harmful to myself, to my loved ones? What result are they giving in proximity, in nearness, in closeness to the Dhamma? Do they move you away from the Dhamma, or do they bring you closer? We are here at the meditation center to let all of the characters, all of the figures, all of the thoughts know that they have no supremacy, they have no control, they have no power over the Lord Buddha, his advice, his actions, and his wisdom. And if they want to survive within us, then they must make way for the wisdom of the divine Buddha to be the only king and master over our actions, our thoughts, and our minds. It doesn't mean that they're gone. It just means that whatever is advised from the Buddha is always going to be first. Because we know following the Buddha only leads to success. But that other guy in there, I don't really know his objective. I don't know his real plan. I don't know what he came from, what created him. We know that Vedana, feelings only create other feelings. And these characters, how long have they really been there for? Some have been there so long you don't remember when they came. Some have come there because of trauma, because of disturbing things as a child. Some have come there so you forget your mindfulness and they show up in the form of false happiness, just to move you away from the Dhamma, the Buddha. Do I think so highly of myself that I will not make way for the Dhamma to be the king of my life? I don't think so. These characters are all suffering from something which we call anatta, non-self. They are not the true you. They are just like feelings. They come and they go. But in today's world, it is more marketable to have many different characters inside of your body, inside of your mind. It's easier for me to sell you a product. 1 minute you're at school, you need school clothes. 1 minute you are at a football game, so you need football clothes. 1 minute you are playing music, that means you need this. 1 minute you're doing that, you need that. 1 minute. Trying to entertain all of these personalities inside of us will cause you deep fatigue, tiredness, restlessness. And when the body is tired, when the body feels relaxed, it gets a break. But because we do not look about what is going on with the mind enough, when the body, the mind takes a break, we go searching for the same elements that made us tired. We go searching for the characters that made us tired again. This is why we practice mindfulness. This is why we practice how to build, cultivate awareness in the present moment, so we know what real tranquility and bliss feels like, not the false tranquility that comes in many different disguises. Now we will continue formal sitting meditation for a little over half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. If I have said anything that goes against the Buddha, against the Dhamma, against the Sangha, let it be known that it is my fault and lack of knowledge. I am not a scholar of Buddhism, nor am I a meditation master. I am a practitioner of the Dhamma, and each opportunity that I make to make a mistake gives me the chance to correct it with what is true. So let us go ahead and continue with breathing, tranquility, clearing of mind, and a singularity